What's up, my beautiful, amazing people? Welcome back to today's video. My name is Zaki, and in fact today I'm just coming live, guys, from home. Yeah, from East African Kenya, a place called Nyabohanse. And right now, guys, I'm at home at Mama Ann's family. I have just came here. Yeah, in fact I was just, the other day I told you that there was material that I'm just supposed to return. Yeah, in fact I just came today. Yeah, I returned them, but I just came today to purchase the things that were needed. Yeah, so because I was not feeling well, that's why yesterday I wasn't here, and also the other day. Yeah, yesterday, in fact, I'm sorry because I didn't do a video. Did a video, my sister Anne, she came to help me, but instantly she came back because my mom was going to church for the seminar. Yeah, they have a seminar at their church there. Yeah, so she went, so that's why Anne came back. Yeah, that's why yesterday I didn't do a video. Yeah, so I'm sorry for that. So I'm really happy, guys, for the support that you are just giving this family, for the love that you are just showing to this family, guys. In fact, I really appreciate you so much. I really appreciate you so much. I don't take this for granted, guys, because always you are with us, even the time that I'm not feeling well, you really pray for me, guys. I really appreciate your prayers. In fact, for those who are just texting me, through maybe WhatsApp, telling me, Agi, you are going to recover in Jesus' name. And in fact, through your prayers, guys, through your prayer, I'm here. I have recovered. I really appreciate your prayer, guys. Thank you so much for the support that you are just giving us. And also, guys, thank you so much for the love that you are just showing us. In fact, guys, you really love us so much. Let me take this opportunity to really thank all of you who are just there for us, who are just sacrificing themselves on seeing that Mama Ann's family is succeeding. I really appreciate you so much, guys, because you are there for us. You are there hand by hand with us, guys. You don't want to see us maybe falling down. Yeah, in fact, you are there to raise us. I really appreciate. Let the Almighty God continue being with you, and let the Almighty God protect you. I know God is not going to do something because of what you are just doing to us. Yeah, so I really appreciate you so much, guys. Yeah, so my good people, here I am. I'm with my dad and my sister Anne. Yeah, before that, guys, Dad, you can just say hi to these beautiful, amazing people here. Yeah.
Yes, but hi people, all the people who are support. I'm happy as we and she, but in fact, when I'm seeing this house is very, very clean, is about us, about our supporter, and I thank God to help us ours. Okay, continue.
Thank you so much, Dad. Anne, introduce yourself.
Hey guys, welcome to Mama Ann's family. Yeah, my name is Anne. Yeah guys, today I'm so happy because I can see my sister. She have come. Yeah, and I really thank God because she's now well, guys. And I know through your prayers, you have been praying for my sister, and right now she's well. In fact, I really thank God. Yesterday it was like, today there is no video. We did not do any video, but guys, please forgive us. Yeah, and I hope the day for today you're going to enjoy this video. And for me, I'm so happy. Yeah, because God have protected us, God have been with us, God have been with this family. I'm so happy for that, guys. And I usually appreciate you for the support. You can see the way Mama Ann's house is very shining right now. Yeah guys, in fact, we really happy. We are so happy. Like me, when I'm seeing our house like this, it's very, by the way, very amazing. It looks so beautiful.
True God's miracle.
Exactly.
Sis, we never knew that one day we will just have a house being tiled. It has tile. It has a ceiling board.
Yeah.
Guys,
No.
This
It's
God.
all about God. Yeah. In fact, these God's miracles, we are seeing like, this is our God. For sure, you have really made a great thing in this family. Yeah. So guys, in fact, we really appreciate you. We really thank you because you are really supporting this family, you know. And everything that you are doing, God is the one who is watching. In fact, you are going to gain more. God's a blessing this family, you know. In fact, we are really happy. Yeah, we are so happy for you guys. Yeah, all of us are happy because what you are seeing, by the way, like, in fact, you are so supportive to this family. Yeah, even you are, in fact, I know tomorrow you are like, I want Mama Ant's video. I want to see Mama Ant's channel. So you are waiting. I know you are waiting. We were eagerly waiting for it, but we are sorry, guys. We are sorry. I don't think if this will happen again. Yeah. So we are very sorry, you know. It was not easy, by the way. It was so hard, because my sister was not feeling well, but at least now she's well. Yeah, she will be doing videos, guys. Yeah. Sis,
Yeah.
just make sure that, but I will be praying for you. Just pray God. You know, these diseases are not part of our life. So just pray God. Although we are human beings, we must sometimes become sick, but just pray God, because God says that whatever you ask will be given. So whatever you ask, like when you are maybe sick, we can tell God, no, you know, this sickness is not belong to us.
It's not our portion.
Yeah, in fact, it is just the devil. So devil wants you maybe to do some way on how to attract you, so that you cannot succeed. Yeah, but because Jesus is there, because Jesus is our protector, so he cannot just, you know, guys. In fact, we will pray God. My sister, I don't like seeing you when you are sick. In fact, I'm feeling so bad, guys.
Wow.
I'm feeling so bad when I see my sister is not feeling well, by the way. So guys, for me, yeah, that's all.
Yeah, and guys, as I told you, yeah, in fact, my mom is not here around. As you know, my mom is fully a Christian. She always went to church. So this week they have a seminar, women conference. It's not women conference, it's for all people. Women,
yeah.
Only women.
No, even others they can go, but it is specific is for
women.
Yeah.
So it is a women conference. So she went there. There's a lot of preachers who just came from different type of the country. Yeah, and in fact they are there. Also my sister Eliza went there. So my sister Eliza went there with my mom. And in fact Anne remained herself here at home. That's why you are not seeing my mom. Yeah. So my good people, as you can see how these, you know, that day, in fact guys, that day that the ties was full, they were putting ties here. In fact, I was not feeling well. I was really sick. It's only that I didn't want to show up. Yeah, to show up to you that I was sick, but I was really sick. I was very sick. That's why I gave my husband a camera to take a camera. The time that he was taking a camera, I was sleeping. In fact, I was really very, very sick. Yeah, that's why, in fact, as I just go back, I went direct to the hospital and I was admitted, and I thank God I'm now okay. Yeah, I thank God I'm now okay. In fact, I came to yesterday from the hospital. Yeah, and right now I'm feeling, at least I'm feeling better. Yeah, so in fact, I'm really happy, guys, for the support that you are just giving to this family. You know, guys, I told my mom, don't put those old chairs inside here. Yeah, you know, in fact, you can just see how this house has become so nice, smart, clean. And then my mom put those old chairs. In fact, it doesn't fit. Those old chairs, it doesn't fit now in this house, in this living room. So I told my mom, just remove those old chairs. God is going to bring the good one. If God himself did this, why not the good chair? I know God is going to provide, my sis.
Yes.
I know God is going to provide chairs to this house. God is going to do it, and have faith. Yeah, take faith. I know God is going to do something. This house is going to have a good chairs and a good table, comfortable one, not that old one. Yeah, so those old one, you just put them there. You can just sit on it while reading, okay? Yeah, just put them on your bedroom. You sit on it while reading at evening or anytime that you want to read. But here, let us remain it like this until God just say that, my child, let me surprise you with a good chairs for your house. You know, in fact, it's not good. Yeah, a good house like
By the
this.
way, and it look very nice.
Yeah, it's look very nice. Though the wall, but also the wall, God is going to touch someone to
Paint.
yeah, to paint it.
Yeah.
I know when God starts something, He had to
It must be ended.
Yeah,
But
it must be ended.
exactly. The way this living room look so beautiful, guys.
So nice.
Yeah, so nice. By the way, even the chairs. I'm seeing like the chairs that are going to be here. Wow, they will be so beautiful.
Yeah, that's why I told you, when God starts something, He will finish it. He cannot just leave it behind. When He just say, let me start this one, He cannot just start like this and then leave it like that.
Yeah.
He had to fulfill it and to finish it. And I know, in fact, God is going to do something to us. And I really appreciate the person who just support us on putting times. I really appreciate you so much, so much, so much, so much. So much, guys. And in fact, we are really happy. Also, my dad here. Dad,
Yes.
how can you can just even sleep here.
Yeah.
Guys, you can just even sleep here. In fact, it is a very clean place, you know. There is no even, you can just,
No dust.
no dust. Very clean, no dust. Just look at it. No dust, very clean. If you wish, if there is a lot of sun outside there, my sis or my dad, you can just come and lie down in and sleep. Yeah.
Yes.
You know what? I
Yes.
never dreamed that one day, Dad, I never dreamed that one day we could just have a beautiful house like this, being
tiles.
tiled with tiles. You know, tiles I was just seeing on television.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, guys, you know, I was wondering that how can person put something like this on the floor? In fact, oh my God, for sure, when God says yes, nobody can say no. And
Yeah.
when God says no, nobody can say yes.
That's right.
Yeah, very true. You know, the first time that I saw tiles at our neighbor here. Yeah, the first time
Yeah.
I saw tiles at our neighbor here. So I was just wondering, what is that? That looks so good or in the house. What is that? Surely I went and I asked them.
You thought that it was a carpet.
I thought that it was a carpet. Yeah, I thought that it was a carpet. I just went and asked her, what is this? I just started like this. Oh, it is not a carpet. Hey, I just asked her, what is that? He tells me that is tiles. What is tiles? Oh my God, my God, my God.
You can imagine how God have done so a miraculous thing in this family.
Just imagine.
Even me sometimes is when when I'm alone, I start imagining, when I'm at home.
Yeah.
I don't want to maybe work anyhow. I just remain at home. So I just being silent, asking God, this is how we have decided to do in this family.
To change our family.
change our history, to change this family totally. So sometimes, by the way, I feel like crying, Sometimes I feel like crying, but I tell God, In fact, if it have happened in this family, in fact, you have really done a great thing in this family. So, in fact, sis, when I remember the life that we are living and on how people are mocking at us, right now people, they're respecting this family.
Very true.
They're respecting this family. You know, they were like, they couldn't even respect my dad. They were looking at my dad like nothing.
Yeah.
My mom like nothing, useless. They were like useless. But now people are just respecting my family. Baba, and how are you? In fact, they even come to home and even have chat with my dad, sitting together. And that thing, it was not there in the past. So you can see how God usually changed. God can make someone to be close to you, even though they were thinking bad against, they were talking bad against you, they were not friendly to you. Even those people were not friendly to this family. Right now they were very friends because for the things that God have done. So in fact, we really appreciate God, and I know God is going to put us somewhere. It is not only this place. It is not this far that God have reached us. There is somewhere else that you are going to.
Very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my sis, my dad,
Yes.
I know very soon our kitchen there will be over.
Yes.
And in fact, God is just doing something great to this family. You know, many of people are just wondering, they never knew that one day God can just raise our family from poor to be called rich. Yeah, in fact, they never. You know what people don't know? They don't know that God can just leave somebody to suffer so that it can be a lesson to others.
Yeah.
Yeah, God can just leave somebody to suffer so that it can just be a lesson to others, so that others can just learn from the person who suffer, knowing that if that family who was suffering has just prospered, God has just raised them. In fact, there is a true God. And that is the time that many people now believe that there is a true God. By saying that if that family, God has just raised them from nothing to something, for sure there is a true God. And that came through submitting to God, fearing God, doing the right thing to God. Yeah. And in fact, I have really seen the miracle working God to my family. Is it okay, my dad? And let me come to you, my sister. I know by on Monday you are going to school. You are going back to school. You have just remained with 3 days.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday you will be at school. Go and study hard. I know there is a lot of things that are going on at school, You just interact with so many students there. Others, they don't know God. Others, they know God. Others, they don't fear God. Others, they fear God. And in fact, there is a lot of things that goes on at school. So, put God first also in your study. Yeah, study hard and put God first. Remember to pray always, because always there is temptations. Also, there is temptation at school that occurs. Put God first. The time that you are read while interceding, talking to God, telling God, God, I want this. God, I need this. Even God says that when you call me, I will. When you knock my door, I will open. When you seek me, I will be found. When you ask me something, I will give you. So ask God. Tell God, God, I want this. God, I want this. God, I want this. And I know God is going to do something for you. And always that's the time that you are just going to sleep. Don't sleep without praying. As you know, this time that you are just living, it's a bad time. The devil is all over the world, searching for the person who fears God, so that he can trap her. He can trap her or him. Yeah. So, but true players.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my sis, in fact,
Yes.
that is what I can just tell you. Yeah. Study hard.
Yeah.
You know your dream, your vision is to be a
A
doctor.
doctor, yeah.
So study hard.
Yeah.
And God is going to answer your prayer in Jesus' mighty name.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Susan. You know, each and every time you usually encourage me to study hard. Yeah, in fact, I really study hard. I must work hard. Yeah, in fact, you know, the main thing, each and every day, what I usually tell God to help me in my studies. After that, maybe when I will be finishing my education, having a good job. Yeah, in fact, sis, the main thing in quote, what I will be doing is helping other people. That is what is in my mind.
Yeah, very true.
Helping other people.
You help the needy as other people help us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that even I myself, when God is going to raise me and be a person, a high person, in fact, I will be helping the poor. As because also we were helped. So that is the the burden that God has just put in my heart. Yeah, to help the poor. In fact, that is what I will be doing.
Yeah, in fact, even me, you know, when I remember, like when I was in school, and when there was no school fees. So, and right now, I can go to school, stay in school, and study. So I was like, when in future, maybe someone in need, I will be remembering their life. But then you know what, sis? In fact, our story, our real story is on mass media. So you can go, maybe sometimes you're gonna maybe end up not recalling. But our story by this is in mass media. So you will be going on checking how you are living in the past. Then you will be like, in fact, God have really helped this person. So let me even, you have that heart of helping.
Yeah,
But even me, that is my prayer, because even me, where God have brought me from, it is very far by the way. I couldn't know, like maybe this year being the final year, I could be finishing my studies, you know. Yeah, one day I was losing sometimes hope, saying that, for me, I don't see whether I could move. But now, what I'm seeing is all about God. So that is, each and every time is in my heart that after finishing school, the main thing I will be doing, helping other people.
You know, there is a time that my mom told me, the time that we were struggling, there is a day that you came from school, you were sent school fees, and then you want to commit suicide.
One day, when I remember because I was tired with life, I saw that there is no need of living. So I remember one day I came from school, and it was like my mom have nothing. In fact, there was nothing. Even there was nothing, even food in the house. So it was like, how am I going to stay at home when others they are in school? They stay at home, living with it. There is nothing totally I'm seeing. Maybe you can have hope when you say maybe mom, she have something struggling. After that, she will give it to you. So I saw nothing. Only the mom, what she could do, maybe waking up.
Dad, are you tired
No.
of standing?
No. I'm well.
So the only thing she could do, only do anything that she can, then rush to church. That is the main thing. So I was like, so one day I went to fetch water at my neighbor's place. So when I went there, I feel like, can I throw myself inside here so that everything will be end, because I'm giving my parents very stress, like school fees, so it is so stressed. So I'm giving them more stress. So can I throw myself inside the water so that they can be like that, the story of mine, so that my parents can live comfortable without stressing. You know, my mom was very stressed when I was coming back from school. So I said like, that is the option. But I had the voice telling me, Anne, don't do this. When I remember my mom, she was all the time she was telling me, and you know, you are the one whom I'm looking at you. So you know, you are the best. You are the one who can make everything. So my mom she loved me by the way. So I said, after doing this, what will come out next? Maybe people will say, because at that time my sister was already passed. So they will say, it's like they have already even give sacrifice to this one. So the people could have said many things. So I started imagining, what am I going to do? What am I thinking about? You know, that was the devil. Oh, that was the devil who was trying. You know, the devil can come in a different way. He can come saying that, Anne, you have a lot of problems. Why don't you kill yourself and live away from this one? You know, after that, the thing that I'm going to see next, maybe it could be going, you know, when you commit suicide, you can't go to heaven. You are going direct to hell. So I was like, and I know my mom used to tell me, and you know there is hell. So prepare yourself. And I was very prayerful at that time. So because I think that because I was praying God couldn't allow that to happen. So that's why I had that voice telling me, what am I doing? So I listened to that voice, the inner voice. So I listened to that inner voice and I said, let it be like that. Let me tell you, after that, I planned, I told even my mom, I'm not seeing like staying at home. Let me go even for a different place to go and work as a house girl so that I can spend one year. Yeah, working as a house girl so that when I will get that money, I'll be going and pay the school fees of the whole year. So my mom said, are you thinking? Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? Or I said, Mom, now you are sitting here, I'm not seeing anything, and you're telling me I'm out of mind. Me, I want to go to school and study. So it's like, it's better I go and look for money, then I come and pay for myself because I want to study. And my mom told me, just trust God. You know, God is the one who can give you everything you need. So I told my mama, each and every time you are telling me to trust in God, but I'm not seeing any answer. At that time, by the way, it doesn't mean that I was not prayerful, but I was very prayerful. And I knew God was answering prayers because in school we were having that group for prayers. So most of the students, so I was sharing the issue to other students, but who are spiritual.
First of all, yes. Dad,
yes.
Let me release you, so that you can just go and rest. Yeah.
You're becoming tired.
I know you have become tired. You know you can't stand at your age like that. I know you are tired, my dad. Yeah, so say something, then we'll go to rest.
Mimi ni kushukuru tu, nitashukuru. Nitaongea Kiswahili. Sasa ninyi mtafasiri kwa Kiingereza. Yeah. Mimi ni kushukuru, ninashukuru na nasema kuwa ni asante kubwa sana. Venye mnavyoona hivi, yani haya ni kwa ajili ya Mwenyezi Mungu. Mungu ndio mwenye uweza wote. Kweli jinsi huyu mtoto anavyoongea ilikuwa changamoto kubwa sana. Hata kwangu mimi nilikuwa najifikiria kuwa je, huyu mtoto atasoma hapo? Maana nilikuwa sina chochote kile. Lakini katika mapenzi ya Bwana, nilipokuja nyumbani nikaambia huyu mtoto, mama, kitu ambacho kitakuwa alikuwa anasoma Nyankole. Kitu ambacho kitakuwa utoke pale uje tukae na wewe pale. Huyu mtoto alitaka kusita. Baadaye Mungu ni mwema, alifunua roho yake akaja kule. Na alipokuja kweli nilimwambia hapana, kitu ambacho kitakuwa utarudia darasa. Na kweli alisikia akarudia. Aliporudia yule manager wa shule akamchukua akamweka mikononi mwake. Mtoto anaendelea na shule vizuri. Mimi nashukuru Mwenyezi Mungu, maana Mungu ndio mwenye uwezo wote. Ni asante.
Thank you, Dad.
Yeah.
And you can just interpret what my dad has just said.
Yeah, guys. So, Dad,
Yes.
and that is true. So, guys, my dad first he was very thankful, yeah, for what you have done, and also, by the way, my dad was saying the truth because one day went, as I told you the other day, guys, my dad was not staying at home, so he was staying at here in a place called Ganja, so where I'm studying right now. So one day I went there, you know, when I was sent to school fees, I was at home like 1 week out of school. So I went to my daddy's place and I found him. Yeah, so when I went there, I talked to him and told him that, Dad, I need you to give me money so that I go and pay school fees. And my dad told me I don't have. So the only thing you can do, just stay and wait for minutes. So I stayed there, I waited for the manager, and when manager came, he told me, Anne, just do what? Just stay here, because there is someone someone who have bought this school, so you are going to stay here so that you can see whether God can open the way. So it was no otherwise, because you know what, at that time, that school, I was supposed to be in Form 3. So because I was staying at home sometimes because of the school fees, and that school was started now, it was started. So there were only Form 1 and Form 2. And I was saying, how am I going to do now? Am I going to start afresh? Or my dad, they advised me with the manager, and just do what? Just because you have that heart, you want to study. So there is no other ways. You just study. Because even others, they go to school at an old age, you know, and they proceed. So I stayed. By the way, I respected them. I hear what they were telling me, and I said, okay, let me stay. I stayed there, and yeah. Then they told me, and well, what you could do, just be here and study. And I was there and until now. So the only thing I was with a problem. Shopping was a problem. You know, my mom couldn't even afford. I remember, my sis, I could be going to school with only 1 bar of soap.
1 piece of
soap. Yeah. And sometimes I could not go with even body oil, you know. I could go there and ask my friend to help me. So it was a tough. My mom could only give me sometimes transport. And you know, from here to where I was studying, my mom could give me only transport. And when I reach the gate, I'm going to come back because I don't have a ring paper, you know. I don't have a school fees. There is no remedial money for remedial. So I was to come back and I don't have money for coming back. So the day was hard.
Even no pocket money. No.
My sis. I remember the pocket money that my mom was giving me. Maybe when she was having, she could give me 50 bucks. And that 50 bucks, I said, how am I going with pocket money and I don't have other stuff? So I could even buy pens with that pocket money. So I go to school with nothing. So, but I survived, you know. I could survive because they understand the condition at home. So I couldn't maybe question my mom. Mom, you are giving me what? You know, as you know very well in high school. And our school, we were going with the shopping. Everything you need, even food stuff, we could be going with it. So you can find many students, they have come with juice, you know that juice, you dilute it. So they could come with biscuits, they come with so many snacks. And you don't have anything in the box. You only have maybe tissue paper and maybe small things in the box. So you can like, there is no problem. The life continues like that. Yeah, the only thing I was doing in school, even though I didn't have anything, but the only thing I could do is only to pray God. In fact, since I was praying when I was in Form 1, I was very prayerful. I was going, even I started fasting. In Form 1 is when I believed that there is God. We were going to CU. So there's a group, there was CU, IOSS, so I like going to CU. We were praying, singing, and also fasting. So I started fasting. I didn't know how to fast, but that day I could remember we fasted for 3 days. We were in school, but we fasted for 3 days without taking anything. And I saw God's power. And I was very powerful. But then I thank God because sometimes you used to use me in school. Yeah, in fact, God can use anybody. God does not look at you, how you are. God can use anybody.
Maybe you are rich or...
Yeah, God can use anybody. God can use anybody. Like me. In fact, when I remember, but until now, God is with me. God is with me. So in school I was praying. I used to pray. I didn't lose hope. Even when we were sending money, I told God, now I'm going back home. And you know totally there is nothing I'm going to find at home. Why are you allowing this? Why are you allowing me to suffer like this and I'm your servant? Why? Why are you allowing this? So I didn't know God have already planned something.
Yeah.
I didn't know God have already planned something. So I was like, but I thank God because I didn't lose hope of praying because my mom was encouraging me to put on prayer, more prayers, because you know when you are in school, other people are feeling bad at home. This girl is now going to school, and when I'm at the school coming back home because of this, they will feel so excited.
Yeah, so good.
So good. They will ask me, Anne, you are out of school?
Oh,
yes.
sorry guys.
So you know, when I was coming from school, so people could feel good. The neighbors, they could feel very good in their heart. They could ask me, Anne, you are out of school. So it was very painful for me when someone asked me, "Are you out of school?" And they have already seen that you are out of school, and they are asking. So it was very painful for me. So what I could do is only to stay in the house
Without going outside.
Yes, because I told my mom, I'm not going anywhere. The only thing maybe doing some cleanness at home. Don't send me anywhere. I want to stay at home until the time I will be going back to school. Because people will say, this girl is out of school. All she's like, you know how people say, talk ill about you. So, but I thank God because even though they talked, one day even they said this thing. And it was very painful for me. And each and every time, I'm seeing you out of school. What is happening? All that girl, maybe she's pregnant. So I was like, God, not these people are just telling me something. In fact, I cried. I told my mom, no, what is these people telling me? Do they know how painful I'm feeling when I'm at home? I'm seeing others, they're in school, and me, I'm at home. How painful. And they don't even think about themselves. The only thing they can do is only to think about other people. These people, I don't know what they can do, but the only thing I could do is going down, pray God to help me, to give me that heart. Even though they will talk bad against this family. In fact, sis, you are at your place there at home, but they think that we were passing through. Only God knows. But you were silent, by the way. Sometimes I couldn't even tell my dad what is going on. But I thank God because even though my dad was there, had cancer there, even my dad was not coming, I came to realize the reason why my dad was not coming at home. They could be closed the school and stayed there. The only thing, the reason why he was not coming at home, it is because of that school, because he was not having it. And you know what? For me, when sometimes I'm angry, the only thing I can do is only to be quiet. I can be quiet. Maybe you ask me for something, I will do to you, but I will not speak anything to you because
And what we can just say also, my sis, to thank God,
Yeah.
because God passes through that manager to tell my dad to go to work to his place, and then through that you are sponsored.
Yeah.
Through that manager, his school was some people, some white men came and buy that school,
Yeah.
and they put it as a sponsored school. So that's why you are sponsored through that school.
Yeah.
So we can also thank God through that.
Yeah, in fact, I really don't. Since when I had that, I have been qualified to be in that school, like sponsored. There is no way maybe my dad could be. Even stress can kill sis.
Very true.
Like when my mom was having so many stress, I was like, my mom is really having more stress. But when the time when I was sponsored in that school, I saw my mom was very happy, and she told me right now what I could do now is only to stay in the church to pray God, because they have done something that is very great. And also that sometimes, by the way, it was hard because the condition my mom was not having anything, so I could go without anything. But I really thank God because sometimes my dad, when he could get something, he will ensure that he buy for me something in school that was necessary. Yeah, like soap, body oil. He could buy for me, in fact. So, in fact, I really appreciate my dad. Yeah, for the support, by the way, he's showing me in school. Yeah, in fact, I really appreciate. Yeah, I really appreciate, and I really thank God because, in fact, for where I have today, in fact, God have really helped me. Though I have passed, if there is someone that have passed in a bad situation, in so many challenges in life, is Mrs. Even though you passed.
Can you pass a hard situation like which we pass, I and Eliza? You can't just pass I, Eliza, and the our late sis. In fact, we go through hard situation.
But
You cannot pass the hard situation as the same that we went. Let me tell you, my sis. That time I was schooling, I was at high school. I can just walk from here till to school by foot. I wake at 4 a.m. I take a shower, I go to school. By footing at 4 a.m. Then I came back in the evening, no kerosene for reading. Thank God at that time that you went to school, you were at boarding. At boarding there is light, you can study. I came back home, no kerosene for study because that time we were using candle. How can we?
yeah.
Candle,
Yeah.
We have to put kerosene inside. There is no kerosene. So you cannot read. You just sleep. You came back from school in the evening, no food. What you can just take, it is porridge. Porridge without sugar. Or maybe we can just have a small flour. We cook and then we eat with salt. That is the thing that we were eating. Then morning you go to school while you are hungry. Can you read? Can you have a mind of study? Or you are just thinking the problems that you undergo at home? Then you came back, you find things are like that. After that, maybe 2 to 3 days, you are back home. You want school fees, you want print paper, you want all the requirements that are needed at school. Nothing is there. you stay home like 2 weeks without going to school. Then you go back. It's like that. My sis. Even I, Eliza, and our late sister here, even the reason as to why my sister Eliza and Anne didn't finish, and Lucy, our late Lucy, didn't finish school, it was because of that problem. Because they see that, oh, there is no need. How can I just struggle a lot of, like this? I came back from school, no kerosene for reading, so what am I doing? I can't just get something to put in my stomach. I go to school hungry. I can't concentrate on my study. So what am I doing? It's better I stop. Then they stop from going to school. But I thank God because I didn't lose hope. Though I went through hard situations, but I didn't lose hope until I finished. Though I finished, I leave the balance at school until now. I have not yet go for my certificate. My certificate is still at school. But I thank God I finished. Even if it is still at school, one day I will go and pick it. But even when we go through hard situations, thank God you are capable of going to boarding school. We didn't even know that people go to boarding. We were just seeing people there outside there, buying some things to go to boarding. But we really thank God for where God has just brought us until now. We really thank God. And in fact, God has His plan. Yeah, God has reason as to why He passes through all those situations. You know, everything happens with a reason, and God's plan everything. God's plan that let me just do this to this, my children, and then I do this to them. Yeah, so we cannot just question God. Yeah.
Okay, sis, in fact, let's only thank God for everything. Even though difficulties we passed, we usually thank God for that because He had something, because He knew after passing this. So let me allow this so that you can remember. After I bless you, you will remember what you have been doing. So in fact, guys, I really thank God, for everything that you have done in my life, in my family. Yeah, in fact, by the way, this is really something that is real. We have been past.
This is a real story.
It is a real story, by the way. It is a real story. Yeah, guys. And also, we really appreciate God because He allowed this to happen so that it can be teach someone else. So maybe sis, like when we do video telling people about our story. Someone may be outside there, he or she can be watching our video and see,
be encouraged.
Yeah, be encouraged. Like, is there still God? God can make this family like this there today. Yeah, in fact, maybe God want this to happen at this time so that we can even tell people on how on how God have done great things in our lives, in our family. So, by the way, we really thank God because for everything that happened, it happened with a reason. Yeah, it happened with a reason. So, guys, this is how we used to live. This is how our family were, and this is how I myself, I used to be. Yeah, in fact, I didn't know maybe God allowed this so that maybe me to pass through all this so that I cannot even, like when you are a youth, very well, like the challenges you are facing. Since the only thing I didn't like in my life is to be disturbed by men. I didn't like, because they were seeing the way my parents were struggling. I said, like, God, even though I'm a girl, even though there is some challenges that maybe we may face, but I want your hand to hold me. Yeah, I want Anne to hold me so that I finish school well. I don't want to be like maybe you know very well, sis. So I prayed God. I was praying God, God, please just hold me. Help me as a youth. Just help me so that I may achieve my goal. And I really thank God because He's with me. I really thank God because He have walked with me since I was young until now. So guys, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching our videos. I think this story of mine is going to be touchable to you guys. So this is how it was. So I really thank God. And for you guys, I usually pray for you, God to be with you, because you are spending more time to watch our videos, going through Mama Ann's video, supporting Mama Ann. In fact, we really appreciate, and God will help you. Yeah guys, God bless you so much. God be with your families. God will be with you wherever you are, what you are doing, the work you are doing. Let God to bless you. We love you so much. Yeah guys, Mama Ann's family love you so much. In fact, we pray God to be with you. We pray God blessings to be upon you and also your family.
Yeah. Thank you, my sis. Dad,
Yes.
say your last word so that we can conclude our video.
So kitu ambacho nitasema, mwalimu mtoto anaenda kurudi shuleni Monday, na nampa hekima arudi, maana sitakuwa pale, lakini hivi karibuni tutakuwa pamoja.
Yeah, my dad is just saying that what he can just say is that just to encourage Anne. Yeah, because on Monday you are going back to school. Yeah, God will be with you, because my dad will not open the school on Monday. The school was supposed to open on 29. Yeah, because the form 4, you will be opening on Monday on 22nd.
Yeah.
21st or 22nd? 22nd on Monday. So my dad is just saying that you just go read, concentrate on the reading until on 29 my dad will come back and we will continue with you. Yeah. So thank you so much, Dad. Yeah, so my good people, thank you so much for watching our video. Thank you so much for always coming to watch our video. We really appreciate you so much. Kindly guys drop a comment down there on how you think about this story and story. Yeah, in fact, we will appreciate, and also to know how you think about this story, guys. And also there is maybe many people outside there who are just going through this, guys. You can just drop your comments there on and also guys, remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to our channel, Mama Ann's Family YouTube channel, guys. Like the video, share the video to your family, your friends, so that they can also support us through watching our video. We really appreciate your support, guys. We really appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for always being with us. We love you so much. Bye bye.
I'm not glad